Greetings, fellow 50p collectors. And if you don't collect 50p's, you're still welcome. Apart from those £2 collectors, we don't like them. Right, so, a bit of a late video tonight. Out earning pennies to pay for all these immigrants so we can put them up in the 5-star hotels while most of us come home and can't afford to heat our houses. Luckily, though, we can afford to purchase a few more 50p's for the collection. So we've had a delivery today from the Westminster collection. We've had a few coins, but obviously the most important thing that's arrived today is the change checker card. So I had one of these arrive yesterday, and it was just, or the day before, and it was just the old Peter Rabbit 50p. It was nothing special. Let me get a quick coin, rub this off. So we scratched that off, and what have we got? The Pride 50p from 2022. Well, that's a disappointment. I do have to say the colour version of the Pride 50p is alright. Not so fussed on this one. I remember the good old days when you were either straight, gay or bisexual. None of this LGBTQ+1, whatever the hell they've got going on now. Yeah, they lump everybody in together, don't they? So you're all part of the queer community. Ha ha ha. Pretty poor, really. Anyway, we have the Pride 50p. My granddad, bless his soul, he'd be turning in his grave if he knew there was a 50p release to be celebrating all the poofters and all the queers and everybody else out there that's on the spectrum, so to speak. But there we go, we've got one of those. We can chuck that over to the side for now and get on to the more important stuff. I guess before we do that, actually, I should make comment on the fact we've had some people that have unsubscribed from the channel. Well, we never liked those people anyway. They weren't really welcome. We was just putting up with them. So they've unsubscribed and they've taken their wokery and their snowflakiness off to somebody else's channel. They can go there, they can have a moan, they can have a bitch and whatever else. Here at Coin Snatcher headquarters, you get it exactly as I see it, from the hips, straight up. So the first coin we have today, I should say as well, we've had some new people join the channel, so welcome to the new people. Feel free to comment and subscribe below. If you don't like what you're hearing, you can always unsubscribe from the channel. As I say in the comments to people who take the time to write a comment of complaint to myself, having a whinge, you're not right, it's not fair to say that, you can't say that, you can't do this, you can't do that. I can do whatever the hell I want. It's my channel. If you don't like it, off you go. Go somewhere else. Go and watch the fucking Disney Channel or something like that. I don't care about offending people. If you take offense easily, tough shit. Personally, say whatever you want. I don't really take offense, but I do enjoy a bit of banter backwards and forwards in the comments. So by all means, leave a comment, and if I can be arsed and if I think it's witty enough, I'll reply to you. If I don't reply to you, well, you can take that I probably didn't really give a shit about what your comments said. Right, onwards and upwards. So we got a few coins to join the collection tonight. And the first coin that we better put in is this one here, which is the 2023 Brilliant Uncirculated Snowman 50p. So I'd actually forgotten to order the Snowman 50p last year. Had to order a bunk one, the non-colour one, and then I had to order one of these from Westminster as well for the date run collection. So what do you think of the design? Nah, it's pretty shit, isn't it? It's pretty boring. I mean, let's have a little zoom in on it. So there's a bit of detail there. I'm sure that snowman is getting camper, and camper as the years go on, he's doing some sort of a little dance with the kid, James and the snowman. I can see we've got, I think there's supposed to be trees in the background and it looks like a bit of snow falling down, but it's not really the best of designs. If you want to see a really good design for a Christmas coin, just head over and check out the Isle of Man Christmas 50p's. They're vastly superior to the UK 50p's. Not a terrible coin by any standards. There's plenty of coins, Pride, that I could have a go at, but there we go. The snowman's becoming a bit of a tradition now as well, isn't it? Every year they're releasing the snowman 50p, so we'll pop that on. We'll pop him in the tray up here. I'm going to put him in there because he's 2023 and the other coins we've got are 2024, I believe. No, I think one of them's 23 and the other's 24. Anyhow, right, so let's have a look. There it is. This is the next coin we have. So we have the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Now, brilliant book. C.S. Lewis, fantastic book. I read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Magician's Nephew. Oh, there was a whole load of them. I can't remember them now. I'm too old in the tooth. But there was a whole series, and I had the whole series when I was young and absolutely loved those books. I think you got Mr. Tomlinson, the fawn there, and that's one of the children, isn't it? Now, of course, as with everything in this modern era, where if it's not woke, people don't like it anymore, and the wokerati start to complain. And what happens with these books and J.K. Rowling's books and all these other books? They get rewritten, and they take out anything that can be deemed offensive to the snowflakes, to the woke people. Well, hopefully they'll never do that with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. They've probably done it already. You know, you can imagine at some point that'll become the tame pussy cat, the lady who makes potions, and the unit with opening doors. They'll make it all woke. But The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. There we go. So let's have a little look in this design because it looks just a little bit busy. So yeah, we've got Mr. Tomlinson there. Is that something there? And the side, is that a donkey or something? He's got his umbrella there. Yeah, it sort of looks like there's been an explosion on the coin. It's okay design. I'm guessing it'll probably look better in colour. I don't know if I've got the colour one yet. I'll have to check. So that is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I think I do have the colour version. I got the bank version in the pack over there as well. So we're pretty happy with that. Not a bad coin by any stretch of the imagination. But we'll get it into the collection. So we'll pop him in there. And then we need another capsule to go on top of that. And then we have a space here for a coin. So the next coin we have, which I believe is going to be part of a series of coins. So we've got these, well, I don't believe it, I know it. We've got these on pre-order with the Westminster collection. Ordered them all at one go, and that way you save on the postage. Because, of course, all the money I save on the postage, I'm going to give it to the Royal National Lifeboat Institution so they can carry on their Uber dinghy diver picking up service on the English Channel. So, Tyrannosaurus from the Cretaceous period. We could do with a couple of those down at Dover, couldn't we? If the old immigrants pulled up on the beach and we had a couple of those as our pet dogs, our guard dogs, they might think twice about landing on the beaches. It's a pretty good looking coin actually, this one. I like the design of it. You can actually see the teeth on the dinosaur. Don't know what's going on with his knee back here. It doesn't look too good. It almost looks like a transformer type of knee. And then we've got the skeleton down here, which looks really cool. We've got some tropical plants from the Jurassic era as well. Tyrannosaurus. So they reckon Tyrannosaurus Rex was probably the most deadly one, didn't it? Big old teeth, meat eater, tiny little deformed little hands. It probably wouldn't have been much good for anything. If old Tyrannosaurus was about these days, he'd probably be getting a handout from the Department of Work and Pensions. He'd be considered a cripple with having hands like that. But yeah, it's a pretty impressive dinosaur. But I did see a program recently, and apparently there's a dinosaur that used to eat the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So Tyrannosaurus Rex isn't the most impressive dinosaur out there. So this one is dated 2024. Got King Charles' head on it. And these will be released over the forthcoming months. So we've just got to wait until the Royal Mint releases them. And then we'll get them from the Westminster collection. We'll get one of those in the little blue cards that we can take out, and we'll get one of these ones in the bunk pack as well. And then with the colour 50p's, you can only get those from the Royal Mint. So we'll have to get an order in for those as well. I think I already have them on order. But there we go. There's a little bit of info on the back there. If you're lucky enough to be able to read, you can have a read of that. If you can't read, drop a message below and I'll transcribe it. Right, so we've got that in the bunk pack as well, which is lovely. We'll get that over. It's annoying with these bunk packs. Do you see all the lines going across? I know it's just done in manufacture, but look at all those lines. It's on the plastic. It's not, well, I hope it's on the plastic and not on the coin, but you get this all the time. I think it must be just where it goes through the machine or that, but it gives you a sort of false impression of what the coin looks like. But most of the coins are like that, so I guess you got to just put up with it. We can't really have a snowflake meltdown because there's a little scratch on the plastic, can we? But something to bear in mind. So of course we'll get that up on the shelf with all the other bunk 50p's that we have, the full set. And then the only final thing to say is, I don't know if any of you fellow 50p collectors have been keeping an eye on the 2023 Atlantic Salmon 50p, the one that went into circulation in October, the one that doesn't have the privy mark on it. So I picked up 4 of these Atlantic Salmon coins, paid £18 for 4, free postage. So quick mathematics, that's £4.50 a coin. Well, there was a full sealed bag that just sold on eBay for £190. A sealed bag has 20 coins in it, so that is £9.50. Yeah, pretty much £9.50, something like that per coin. So these Atlantic salmons, the 2023 ones, are starting to rocket up in value. So get yourself on eBay and get a couple of those while you can. And then as far as the updates for the 50p collection goes, that's it for now. There will be more. We've got more coins on order, so as they arrive, we'll do some videos. In the meantime, though, give you something interesting to comment about. If there's a 50p that you'd like to see in the collection, then drop me a message. We've got some nice Pop Joy 50p's there. So Titanic stuff there as well. So yeah, if there's anything you fancy having a look at in the collection, just drop me a message and I will do a video on it. Apart from that, keep leaving your woke comments, and peace and love. Coin Snatcher out.